Tom Loucks here for the Senior Informational segment. I have Angie Loucks to talk about a dementia guide from the United Way. So tell me about this guide and why you came up with this for our seniors.
All right. Well, what this is, it's called a Dementia Help Guide. And basically, it's a resource for people with dementia and their caregivers. So what it does is it asks a lot of questions that a caregiver might be asking, like, for example, if they just found out that their loved one has dementia, they might be wondering how to find information on how to deal with it. That information on how to find that information will be in here. A caregiver might also be asking, can I connect with other caregivers? What activities exist? Is funding available for caregivers, etc. So what we did was just took all that dementia information that we came across and put it all in one handy brochure so it can be distributed. The guide also has this dementia help card on the front, which you can clip out and take with you to like restaurants or stores, etc. The card says, the person I am with has memory issues. Please be patient. Thank you. So it's just a really discreet way to communicate with like a restaurant staff that the person that you are with has dementia without having to embarrass anybody. Okay. Well, it's important because when a caregiver finds out that their loved one has dementia, it can be very overwhelming. And they'll be getting a lot of information from a lot of different directions, and it's just nice to have all the information in one little packet that they can just refer to when they're ready. And secondly, it's important because there are a lot of resources in this community already existing for people with dementia. So getting that information out so that people are aware of it is really important. We came up with this idea through United Way's coalition, the Supportive Community Health Services Roundtable. So during these coalition meetings, we talked about dementia and how the community can respond to the growing demands of dementia patients in the community, and we knew that there was a lot of resources out there, but then we started asking, now has all this information been put together in one handy guide, and it had not been done yet. So we decided to put it all together, and then one of the agencies that is part of our Roundtable printed like 1,000 copies for us, so we were able to distribute those out into the community as well.
Well, there's a lot of those around. We have them here at our studio, so if you're in the Centralia Center, right outside our door, you could feel free to grab one of these brochures, and hopefully there's some information that'll help you out. Again, if you have questions, they can call you, 715-421-0390, right?
Yep.
8 to 4, Monday through Friday.
Correct.
Or go to our website, uwiw.org. I would assume the Lowell Center as well has these, and maybe even some area churches, is that correct?
I have seen them I saw them at, I think it was Woodlands Church. And I've been seeing them out in the community in various places. You can also download it if you have a computer and you're real handy with the computer. You can go to our website at uwiw.org, like you said, and click on Coalitions and Initiatives and find the Supportive Community Health Services Roundtable button, and there you'll be able to download a PDF of this guide and print as many copies as you want. If you're not able to do that, then obviously you can either come to the United Way office, and if you want like a small quantity, we're able to print out like maybe 1 or 2 for yourself and a friend. However, if you want like a larger quantity, then I would definitely encourage you to go to one of those locations that got a stack of those. That would include local nursing homes, assisted living facilities, the Lowell Center. I know the Aging and Disability Resource Center has a few, and like you said, some of the local churches. But I would just encourage folks to call first and make sure that there's some copies handy.
Alrighty. Well, if you're an assisted living center that does not have this, give Angie a call, 421-0390. Glad to help you. It's a great information, free, and this was done by a large group of people within our community that probably helped you come up with a lot of the questions and really areas of what needed to be told about dementia. So
Right.
one-stop shop is what I'll call it.
Yes.
You can grab those. Again, they're right out our door. Please feel free to stop by and grab one. Thanks, Angie, again for bringing that information. Doing that guide
Yeah.
is very valuable to people that really need it.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thanks again for watching us here on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media's Senior Informational segment.